Week, Stephen Manzini. Stephen, good morning. Welcome to More Live.
Thank you very much for having me, sir.
Now, it's on the 23rd of November. There's a build-up. Tell me what's happening right now. You're working towards the live event.
Yes, we are. It's from the 21st to the 23rd. Preparations are, there's sparks, everywhere, and it's hectic. And yeah, I think we're going to have a good show.
Second year, what were the lessons learned from the first one? And talk to me when you sat down and said, I've got to do this. Did you expect the kind of reaction that you've received thus far?
Well, when we started, it was not easy. It was not a walk in the park. It was mainly, the challenge was funding. The challenge was, who do we talk to from here? And first time when we sent out, press releases, nobody was responding because it sounded like a ridiculous idea. But they ended up taking us seriously, and now we have an actual event.
Talk to me about that brand now. Second year around, how strong is the Soweto Fashion Week brand now?
Well, the brand is growing. It's growing very fast. I mean, now we actually in the global markets to a certain extent, and actually now we're working with some African countries in bringing in designers from other African countries to the Soweto platform. So it's more of now a globalized brand. That's where we're working towards.
This platform is doing amazing things for young designers.
Yes.
Talk to me about last year's designers as opposed to this year's designers. There's criteria this year. You've handpicked them.
Yes. In the beginning, we were just bringing in designers because, at the point in time, we're still building the brand and, giving different designers opportunities. But then we came to a point where now, we need to do serious business with the designers and actually push them to create clothing that will actually sell. So, and we wanted to do a presentation that would be what you call buyer-friendly for the retailers that come in to the event. So that's why we ended up, minimizing and selecting our designers because at the same time we're protecting our brand from just showcasing anything on our platform. Yeah. So yeah, that's what has happened this time.
Who are the designers you're showcasing this year?
Well, quite a number of them, but we've got Freshwear. He's got they've been around for quite some time. Thesis, they've been actually the main casual clothing in Soweto. We've got designers from KZN coming through. We've got a designer from Botswana coming through, and yeah, quite a number of talented designers with different looks, different feels, and different ways of style that they have.
How were the designers chosen this year as opposed to last year? Was just a mass call to action. If you've got designs, join us. This year, did you go and find those designers? Did you go and have to send your scouts, your teams out to go and look for what's hot at the moment?
No, because we had actually had a pool after we had brought in designers. So in that pool, that's when we saw who's got potential, who can we, because we sort of created a pyramid scheme whereby we say, okay, you fit in at this level, and then those ones were unfortunately at the bottom of the level of this pyramid scheme. We sort of we are creating avenues for mentorship for them. We're working hand in hand with the government and in different government departments in that regard.
Now, let me understand this correct. Is the Soweto Fashion Week an actual week? Are you hoping to grow it to become a full week?
Yeah, it is. It is actually growing because right now, because we started in as just the Soweto Fashion Week, minimum requirements for the Fashion Week, but now it's growing and it's becoming something else more than just the Soweto Fashion Week. It's actually like even the certain partnerships that we've taken in, that are actually enabling us to go actually more than 3-4 days or so forth, and looking at actually merging the Soweto Fashion Week as becoming darling here, Soweto Fashion Week. So it's quite interesting what's happening there.
This is obviously an event to put on your calendar. If you're going to come, what are you going to experience? very quickly.
You're going to experience great designs. You're going to experience a fashion week like you've never experienced it before. You're going to experience a lot of very interesting people coming through to the event and a lot of buying in. And it's sort of like a platform for business, basically. And yeah, that's what you're going to experience.
So it's the place you have to be at.
Place you have to
We're going to leave it there, but thank you very much for joining me. That's founder of the Soweto Fashion Week, Stephen Manzini, speaking to us about the Soweto Fashion Week taking place from Thursday, November the 21st to the Saturday of the 23rd. That's at the event takes place at the Walter Sisulu Square in Kliptown. That's opposite the Soweto Hotel. In actual fact, it's a space in the museum. You have to, and of course, there's the details right now on your screen, www.sowetofashionweek.com. Go and check it out.